Okay, let me just go through a few things with you. Much I ever try, it just whizzes back there, whizzes back there. So when you say the things that you say, it draws me back to this point, and then it just whizzes back. You know, it just will not allow me to step into this mark. I've been stuck in this paradigm for so long. Any deviation from it seems to be a world of darkness. I'm not even sure that I can actually see the light of day anymore, if you understand what I mean. I'm only going by my instinct. It's only my blind ignorance that has brought me to you and David Wayne Miller.
Be positive in your thought process. Be peaceful.
Oh, right as rain. But as you know, I've been stuck in this paradigm for so long.
Yes.
And any deviation from it seems to be a world of darkness. I make that statement outright. It is blind ignorance that has brought me to you.
Yes.
And
well, it's the realization that you woke up to something and it wasn't what you thought it was.
Ship's papers. I've got Miller's book here. I bought all the people that I know books of his these books, you know, yes. And I sent them out, and we're studying it together. But we are ignorant today. We are ignorant as yesterday as we are today. That is the actual mechanism. How I get out of it is what I'm talking to you about. How that to me, and through David's videos and his conversations with me, I've worked that much out. So that is what I need to do.
You need to learn how to be a postal employee and join the post office as a postmaster. Something comes from you and it's got franking stamps on it. Do you know what franking stamps are?
No, I don't.
Franking stamps, sir, are metered stamps that typically come from government agencies. They'll have a little time, you know, a little number on it, a date on it typically, and they have been prepaid by the corporation to the post office. And you have to learn how to refuse those once you become a postmaster. These are techniques that I teach and I show people how to do. And the main thing is you do it in a timely manner. That's the most important thing, is the time.
See, what you've told me has completely gone over my head, and I'm being very honest with you. I want you to know the level of the engagement is just boom, it's just going straight over my head. I'm doing my best to concentrate on what you're saying, but this is a mechanism that I've never seen before. It's like, I can only explain it to you in pictorial terms. It's like me opening up a watch and finding there's a whole world of universe in there of moving mechanisms and cogs, you know, and they're all moving simultaneously. So I just cannot see the whole thing moving. I understand this little cog turning that cog, and there's a little governor there doing something which you say is the post office. That's the governor.
It is shipping you.
Yes.
You are identified in capital letters. You have numbers for identification. You are a vessel in motion.
As far as I know, that's got my name on it. Okay? That has got my name on it, and it's punctuated just as you said. Now there's a deadline looming. In a few days I have to submit it, otherwise they fine me and blah blah blah. You know, they set what do you call these things? Bailiffs upon me and things like that.
Tariffs, yeah.
Thank you. What do I do? What do I do?
Well, I would first of all, you'd want to syntax the paperwork. I don't know if do you know how to syntax? Do you know what that means?
I know what syntax is. I know what passe is. I only understand it as parts of concepts, not as parts of action. You can tell me that's a car and it drives, but I cannot drive. Some of them just cannot comprehend it, you know?
Yes, I do.
So, yeah, I definitely can do that. I can definitely get people to do this and engage you and get some sort of tutorage going on. Because it's like the blind leading the blind, you know. I am blind. I'm sorry, but I am blind. And there's people behind me and there's people in front of me and they're relying on me. But I am blind. That is that. I'm going to ask you that was a statement, by the way, just to let you know the level of my ignorance.
If you can't syntax, if you physically cannot syntax their paperwork on the fly of everything that they stick in front of you, you're going to have problems.
See, what you just said is completely breathtaking. In fact, I'm a reasonably talkative person, and you've completely taken my breath away. When you say send this through to the UPU, do you mean
Correct.
the UPU that's on their website, and I just write to them?
No. You direct it to me there. You send it to them and you direct it to me. So London, as a matter of fact, through NATO, when I mailed myself around the world, I accessed the London military, actually. I ordered out an admiral into the sea for my safeguard. When I was traveling through Charles de Gaulle Airport, as soon as I said his name, they immediately cleared me through. It was one of 9 militaries I ordered out into the field as Postmaster General of our world.
Once again, jaw-dropping.
No,
jaw-dropping. The mechanics of all this, I think, is what's mind-boggling to me,
yes,
as well as the people that ask me these questions. See, what you've just told me is that I'm going to send this to you in some form.
Correct.
Okay.
People need help in that format, and I need to step out on a global level. I am prepared to do that.
Well, thank you very much. And I only have one word, which is like, thank you very much, sir. You know.
It's an honor to serve the people, and that's my job. My job is to make sure that people comprehend Rule 1 and Rule Equal. That is, we are in one jurisdiction, we live in one time frame, and we communicate with correct communication, parse, syntax, grammar, and it's equal for all. I have one question for you, Mark. Only one question.
Yeah.
What did you do with your own thought process to bring you into this realm?
I looked at myself and I thought, I know nothing about nothing. I literally do not know about anything. My mind only ever thinks in the future or in the past. It does not seem to be able to occupy the here and now.
Since I can see clearly what I'm doing, I'm walking through your illusion. Have a nice day.